Hi guys, Gina here. Today we are working on Christy's Beautiful Life Day 7 sketch, and it looks like this. And I pulled a bunch of stuff out that I think I'm going to use, and I'm going to go through it with you, but this is going to be a layout that I just scrap with you. So we're going to do a full process video going through all the steps that I follow to make this layout. So it's a scrap with me video today, and I'm going to show you what I've got. So in the sketch we have two photos. So I pulled these two. This is Stu and I on New Year's Day, and we always go to the beach for New Year's. We go and we stay somewhere where we can hear the waves on New Year's Eve. So we went to Ocean City, Maryland last year, and that's a short trip for us. It's about 3 hours from our house. We drive down there. Typically we fly somewhere and go somewhere, but this past year we spent a lot of money on vacation, so it was time to pull back a little bit and use those Hilton points I get for traveling. So we just went down to Ocean City, Maryland and stayed at the Hilton down there. And then this is a photo. We went to a little pier place and took this selfie, and selfies do not generally come out well for us, but I'm just going to scrapbook the photo anyway. So the sketch, the sketch has, the photographs have frames around them, so I pulled out this crepe paper DIY shop. Just got a year on it. 2012, but I got them at Tuesday morning. So I'm going to open these up. Should have done this off camera, I suppose. Find some scissors. Here we go. Some scissors. Pop that open so I can get my fingernail under there. I was rearranging my spray inks this morning, so that's what that is. So I don't know if these frames are going to work because these photos are quite big. But I thought, oh, they will work nicely too. So hopefully there's just two of these. Oh boy, I don't want to use that one. I don't want to use that one. And this one has a flower on it and it says today is the day, but I can cover that up. So I will use these two frames and put these away in the frame drawer. Throw this away. Okay, so I have my frames, I have my photographs, and I pulled out these. So I pulled out a stamp set that has this chevron pattern, but I also have some paper that has the chevron pattern on it as well. So I'm not sure exactly which one I'm going to use. I pulled my papers from this collection, Seize the Day by Paper House. So this is one of those collections you get for like, I don't know, $9.99 or something at Joann's or Michael's. But I really liked it. We go to the beach a lot, so having a lot of beach-like things around, supplies around is good for me. So I pulled out this yellow alphabet, which I don't think I'm going to use now that I've figured out my papers. I have this My Mind's Eye brads with Hello. It's from the Hello World collection. These are from 2015. But I have this little, it's a map and it says travel on it, and there's a circle embellishment on there, so I thought I might use that. I have some arrows. There aren't any arrows on the sketch, but I liked the colors, so maybe I'll use some arrows on there. There is a geotag, and there's a geotag here, and this came out of some collection, I don't remember, but it says you are here, so and then it worked well because the OC Maryland is where we were. So you are here where that geotag is will work nicely, I think. And then I pulled out these Cartabella Summer Splash chipboard alphabets. They don't have, oh yeah, 2018, so not too bad. But they have this sun here, so again, I'm not sure what I'm going to use. Now that I'm going with a sort of monochromatic blue background, I'm not sure that I'm going to use that yellow. But we'll see. So back to the papers. I have a piece of white cardstock. I have a piece of this dark blue and white anchors. I have this blue and white chevron that I've already shown you. And then I have this water. I have a hard time using actual photograph backgrounds, but if you look at the sketch, it has a border around it, which I thought was good. But I think I'm going to use this as the background and put a white piece of cardstock to do this. And then I guess I'm going to have to get some sprays out and see what I'm going to do that. But this is what I'm going to do with that. This is a sketch by Anna Castro, and I will link Christy's, I always spell her name wrong when I write this out, but I will link Christy's Beautiful Life in the description so you can see everyone who's participating. I'm just playing along, but you can see everyone that's participating in her 30 days of sketches. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by moving these out of the way. And I got this new Tim Holtz crafting mat. I don't know if it's going to work very well or not, but we'll see. So I'm going to start. I had to rearrange things this morning to reorganize my spray inks, so things are a little nutso. So I'm going to start by cutting this white strip off. There we go. And then, so let's see, the inside of this, I need a ruler. The inside of this is about 11 inches. So I think I'm going to cut, I definitely want to see this water. Unfortunately, I'm going to cover up the sunrise, but it wasn't sunrise in our photograph. You can't get Stu up at sunrise when he's on vacation. You just can't do that. This was either sunrise. I think it's sunrise, other than sunset. I think sunset would be a little bit more orange. But so the inside of this looks to be about 11 inches. So I think I'm going to cut my paper at 8 by 8. I'm going to cut my white cardstock here, 8 by 8. So here we go. Let's start 9 by 9. That'll give me a 2-inch border all the way around to see that. So I think that would be better. Let's start with 9 by 9 and see what happens. So I can always cut it down again. What is that saying? Measure once, what is it? Measure twice, cut once, something like that. Yeah, I think that will work nicely. Now, if my photos will fit on there. My photos are 4 by 4, so they should fit on there okay. So I'm going to cut those down now. And what I'm going to do is I'm not going to cut that white part off all the way, because I need somewhere for my frame to sit. So I actually cut this one a little bit too narrow. But I need somewhere for my frame to sit, so I'm not going to cut them. I always try to cut, there's an embossing blade, an embosser on this, and I always try to cut with that. Okay, so let's cut the other one down. Get the embossing blade out of the way so I don't try to cut with that again. I'm going to leave a little bit of room on each side of these with that white border. Because I printed these at 4 by 4, they obviously didn't take up the whole 4 by 6 paper. So let me move this out of the way. We can just go ahead and put this down because I'm happy with, well, let me put this with the frames first and see how that's gonna, they're not gonna fit on the 9 by 9. With the frames, they're going to fit exactly. Would I say measure once, cut twice? No. Yeah, I measure once, cut twice. I think the saying is measure twice, cut once. Yeah, that's not what I do. So let's see. Maybe I can just put them... That's going to look odd, though. Okay, we're going to go get another piece of white cardstock. And this time we'll cut it down to 10 by 10. That'll still give me an inch border around here. This time we're going to cut it down to 10 by 10. Pull this out. I just ordered a new trimmer. It's supposed to come in tomorrow. I ordered the smaller. I have the full-size Caterpillar Pro, but I ordered the I'm cutting with the embossing blade again. But I ordered the desktop size, so I'm going to see how that works. Okay, let's look. Yeah, I still think that looks okay. Now I have plenty of white scraps to do something with. Alright, now I'm going to put these frames, I'm going to move this out of the way. I'm going to put these photos in the frames. Oh, maybe I can use the back. Oh, how nice is that? I didn't notice. This actually says hello friend on it. I was actually looking at the back of it, but I can use the back and not worry about that embellishment that's on there. So that's very good. So let me get some, what do I want to use? Maybe a little bit of the Tombow Mono down the sides of this frame. Just a little bit. I don't want it to squirt out on the photograph. Line this up. It's going to cut my photo a little bit, but that's okay. Didn't I say I didn't want to get this on the photo? There we are. Put that down on there. Like so. Get a little bit under there. I'll just have to cut that little bit of white off on the sides. This down just a bit. Pull this down just a bit more. Okay, that looks good. And then we'll do the same with this one. We'll just put a little, this time I think I'm going to put it on the photograph. I think this might work better. Just a little bit on the sides here. And then put this down. Yeah, this worked much better to put the glue on the actual photograph. That worked much better. Okay. Gotta pull it down just a little bit because there we go. I'm gonna have a little bit of room up there to put some. I actually have a little bit of room up here. I can put some glue and get that frame to sit down very nicely. There we go. Let's see if I can do the same here. Do I have a little bit of room up here? Get that frame to sit a little bit nicer. There. A little bit of glue out. You can wipe that off. It'll be fine. Okay, so this one I'm going to have to just take my trimmer. I'm actually going to take it over to the Caterpillar Pro and cut it because it gets a much more precise cut. It cuts the little, my Stampin' Up! One doesn't cut these thin strips off as well as this does. So, alright, we have that cut up. Now we're going to bring our papers back in. And behind these, there is that chevron. So I think I'm going to use, I don't think I'm going to use the stamps. I think I'm going to use this paper. And I'm going to cut this paper at about 3 inches by 10. So let me get my cutter out. I'll cut this at about 3 inches by 10. So pull that 3 inches. By 10 inches. So I want it to go all the way across. Okay, there we go. Put that back. And then once I get these down, so I'm going to get out some, I'm actually going to use my ATG. Let me move this out of the way so I know where I'm putting the adhesive. Down here. Oopsies. I still got it stuck on there. Okay. Here. And here. There we go. I can go ahead and put this white cardstock down. Nothing is going under it. So I'm really enjoying this challenge this month of trying to, I'm a little bit behind, so in the near future there's going to be 2 videos a day going up because I have to get caught up. While I'm not traveling, I have a lot of time to scrapbook, so let me just see if I can make that straight. There we go. And then I'm going to take this, let me set that photograph again. I'm going to take this and put it right. I love the ATG because it's a little bit forgiving when you put things down incorrectly like I do all the time. Come on. This is the stuff I cut out when I'm doing voiceovers. There we go. There we go. That's good enough. It cut a little bit weird, but that's okay. Well, it's not cut weird. I put it on there weird. So let's pull it back off. Let's try to line this up correctly here. Still a little weird. Oh well. So now we can take our photographs. I'm gonna just put some adhesive here because we have, if we look at the sketch, we have papers coming down off of the underneath the photos. So I'm gonna put this photo here. Let me line that other photo up first and just make sure of the placement because I want them both. Oh, I do want a little space between them. So let's put this one down here. And then we'll put this one here. All right. Now, I don't think I'm going to use, I did put that paper on wonky. Oh well. I don't think that I'm going to use the spray because I don't have as much room here as the, I'm not going to use the mist because I don't have as much room here as they do on the sketch. But I'm going to pull this "You Are Here" I honest to goodness don't know where I got these, but I'm going to put this, I know it's on the upper right hand side of the sketch, but I put these photographs on wrong, so I'm just going to put it in the middle. It looks fine there. Okay, we didn't fly anywhere, so I'm not going to use any planes. And now for the banners that go below. I wish I had a striped paper. Let's see if there's a striped. Let's see if there's a striped paper. I'm just looking to see what's going to go good with that. We might be able to cut this up. Let me see what else is here. Yeah, I like this one better. So we'll cut this one. I think they'll go okay together, because there's a little bit of distressing on these arrows, and this is a bit distressed as well. Yeah, I think that'll be good. Except it's not going to show up very well against this white paper. So, you know what, I might forego. No, I think maybe I'll just do them all in this paper. Okay. Let's see what that's going to look like. Let's measure this. We have 9 inches. So we'll do 2 inches a piece. No, I need it to go in that way, so I need to cut this off first. Cut the top off. And then I need this to go in here. So we're going to do these at 2 inches. And we're going to do them at different lengths. So 2 inches. I'm going to do 4 of them. Then I'm going to cut these off. Probably all at the same length. And then I'll trim them down. Alright. Whoops, one of them fell on the floor. Okay, so let's get them. Let me just use my scissors here. I make such a mess when I craft. Oh, this came off of here. They're only on that side though. I haven't really looked at how this thing works. Let me just use my scissors and cut these off. Try to make them as straight as possible. So I have 4 of these. Maybe I should have made some of them 3. I think what I might do, yeah, I think that'll work okay. I kind of like them without the banners. I think I'm just going to put them on there like that without the banners. I kind of like them without the banners. It's a great thing about using a sketch. You can use as much of it or as little of it as you want. I think I like them without the banners cut out. Oh, all I need to do is cut this. Sometimes my brain doesn't work. Right like that. And then we'll put this on so it hangs down like that. And then we'll drop that down on there. Now I have that star, but I think I'm going to use this travel brad. I also like this Oh the Places Will Go, but I think the travel brad works better with my And maybe instead of using the travel brad, so let me take that off. My poor fingernails. Oh, it's hard not having salon day. Instead of using the travel brad, I think I'll use the geotag on here. Like this. There we go. And I'm just going to pop this up on some dimensional adhesive, so I'm not going to worry about putting the brad in, because I'm going to put this up on some dimensional adhesive here. Like this. Right there. Alright. Now I've got to put a title down here. Look at how crooked that is. That's okay. I'm going to just let it go. Let me put this brad back. So I have two. I'm going to need something else. I don't want the star though. I don't want the globe. Let's see what there's on this. I really like this Love Anchors the Soul. And I think I'll use this Embrace the Day. I think I'll use this too. Okay. Or should I use Catch My Drift? This is the Life, because that would bring... No. No, 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 no. I'm going to put Love Anchors the Soul right here on this one. And then I'm going to find something to create my 3. And then I'm going to put this at the very bottom, because it says family is the only anchor that will hold in a choppy sea. And I'm going to cut that off at the end of this. Alright. That only makes that, the fact that that is, that only makes the fact that this is totally on crooked worse, but that's okay. And then I'm just going to put as my title, New Year's. Or just New Year. I think just New Year. But I gotta figure out what I'm gonna put up there to create this sort of thing. Alright. I think I'm gonna have to find another geotag to put over there. New Year. You know what? You guys know I can't spell backwards. I'm doing my best to spell backwards. I think the A goes here. And with this strip here, it doesn't look like my title is floating, so that works out well. New Year, W, need a W, an E, and an N. Gonna have to find another geotag, I think. I have lots of them, so it won't be that difficult to find one. Locating it might be difficult, but actually knowing that I have one is not difficult. So we have New Year down there. I'll probably put some journaling here. Do we have other things I can put? Let's see. What if I put Let's Explore here, and then I put Embrace the day. No, that's too big. It takes up the whole thing. Let's just put it down. Yeah, it's fine. Embrace the day, like this. There. And then one more. I have This Is the Life, which is a dumb place to put this because I'm just not going to put anything over there. Maybe I'll put this word escape over there. Oops, I ripped it. Oh boy. Alright. Let's see. I don't like that. There's something on here that says, I like the cut of your jib, but I have no idea what that means. I'm going to have to find another geotag to put over there. Do some journaling there. I'm going to do my journaling. I'm going to find a geotag and I will be right back. Hey guys, so I decided that I'm not going to do any journaling on this page because I think it's pretty self-explanatory about what it is. These stickers are not sticking. I might have to change them. So I'm not going to do any journaling. What I did find, and I think I'm going to use, is this tin pin from October Afternoon. This is from the Daily Flash All Boy collection, which means nothing. It's from 2013. All of the supplies that I use are pretty old, so I don't always take the time to tell you what they are because you can't find them anywhere because they're super old. But maybe you have them in your stash. So because this anchor goes with this brown that I have over there and the brown, I thought just putting this anchor right here would work. So now I have my 3 embellishment clusters. I have my title. I'm not doing any journaling. So this is my interpretation of this sketch. So I, did an okay job following the sketch. I really love this layout. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching me, and I hope you guys played along, and I will talk to you next time.